Hello, I'm Becky Adams here for Scrapbook.com. My friends at Scrapbook.com sent me a huge box of supplies, a lot of storage solutions, adhesives, and some other fun things that I wanted to share with you. As always, everything will be linked in the description box below. And let me know in the comments if you have any questions, but we're just going to jump in and get started because there are quite a few things in this box. So you can kind of see the box here, right here to my side. And the first thing I wanted to share with you is this large stadium storage. This has so many compartments that will be perfect for stickers, ink pads, scissors, whatever you need, it will hold it. And it will just sit on the edge of my desk. And when I am working with a collection, I will add the bits and pieces that I'm working with to these compartments. I have another storage solution. This one is for 6x6 paper pads. I love that it has the little grooves right here so that it's easy to take the paper pads in and out of the storage container. Here is a smaller stadium organizer. If you're looking for something that's not quite as big as this one here, then this might be perfect for you. The 6x8 pads will fit perfectly in here, 6x6, and then your little bits and pieces, embellishments will fit perfectly down there. That's also another great one to put on the edge of your desk to hold your everyday supplies. This one I am so excited about because I do not have a good solution in my office for my 6x6, or no, excuse me, 3x4 and 4x6 pocket cards. So there's these 4 compartments up here for 3x4 cards, and then the pockets back here are for 4x6 cards. I'm really excited about that one. I might have to order another couple more of those because I have an ever-growing stash of pocket cards. I'm sure you do as well. Let me make sure. Okay, I think this is all of the sticker books that are in this shipment. If you haven't tried these sticker books, they are so much fun. So you can see on the back they've got letter stickers, as well as labels and little tiny word stickers, and even more letter stickers. So there are 3 font options in each of these sticker books. And these are not all the sticker books that Scrapbook.com has to offer. These are just a few, but they're really fun to work with. They work great in your memory planners as well. That's what I use those for most of the time. So now we have some paper pads, and I've got a mixture of, these ones are 4.5 by 5.5, and I've got some brights. So there's the peppermint, rose, and brights. I love using these for, this is a perfect size for cards, as well as photo mats too for your smaller photos. And then here we have these beautiful slimline paper pads. I love the glitter. There's a rainbow glitter and a mixed metals glitter. I'm really excited for those. I use these a lot for die cutting since I don't make a ton of cards. Although if I do make cards, this is what I reach for. But mostly I use these for die cutting. Oh, and here's one of my favorite Scrapbook.com products, the Magic Mat. If you haven't tried the Magic Mat, they are awesome. They replace the cutting plates on your manual die cut machine, and they're awesome. They don't warp, they don't, and they last a lot longer than your clear cutting plates. So this is definitely another must-have. Then I have a couple of stencils, the Spring Floral and the Daisy stencil. I hope you can see. It's kind of hard to not get there we go, a reflection on my lights. But you can see, I think that would be so, this one will be so much fun to play with. Then I have a couple of stamp sets. This is the Sweet Expressions. I love the mixture of fonts on this one. And then this one is just the Wordfetti, Oh So Happy. That's another great one for memory planning, if you're a memory planner. Let me know in the description box below. I'm curious, do you keep a memory planner? I love my memory planner. I am a little bit behind on it, but it's one of my very favorite things to look through when it is done. Adhesive. Hands down, this is my favorite. If I need a double-sided tape, this is always what I reach for. This is the 1/4 inch adhesive roll. Here is the 1 inch. Same double-sided tape. Perfect. If I use a double-sided tape, that's what I reach for. Oh, and here's one more sticker book. This is the Jewel sticker book. Sorry, it's really hard not to get a reflection in my lights here. And then some 6x8 pocket pages. So there's 10 in each pack. So that's one. These ones have 4x6. This one's a mixture of 4x6 and 3x4, and this one is all 3x4. Here are some pocket cards. They have the cutest designs on their pocket cards. Again, I'll make sure and link it in the description box below, but this one is called Little Ones. It's more of a baby theme, but definitely some cute cards in here. And we have a lot more adhesive, friends. So the most common question I get on my YouTube channel is about journaling strips and how I cut them and adhere them. And I still will do a video on that. I know some of you have been waiting for a really long time. I will get it. I'll get it there, friends. But this is 1/8 inch double-sided tape, and this is what I put on the back of my journaling strips to secure them on my pages. And I love this stuff. This is what I always use. And more double-sided tape. I am honestly a little bit intimidated by this guy. It's really big, really heavy, a lot of adhesive. I'm excited to try some fun projects with this. I don't know for sure what I'm going to do with them yet, but I will figure it out. And the same thing goes with this one. This one's a 2-inch strip, but there's 81 feet of double-sided tape in here. I don't know that I'll ever run out of that size of double-sided tape. I will, however, run out of this. This is a product that I love. It's the foam adhesive. I believe this is the 2-inch roll as well. I love pop dots. You guys know I love the foam tape, giving lots of dimension to my projects. And this is going to be great for, I'll use this a lot for putting behind photos. If I want a photo to have a lot of dimension, this is what I'll put behind it. All right, here's some page protectors. These are for 9x12 albums. I'm excited. I have never done a 9x12 album before. I think I'm going to do a 9x12 album about my husband and I. So I'm excited to have some page protectors to get going on that. And here are a few more paper pads. Again, if you need cardstock paper pads for layering, these are awesome. And this is probably the color that I reach for most often. It is so, the colors are just so good. This is a newer color for them, I believe. I'm excited to play around with this one. I love this green and navy. I hope you can kind of see the colors on that one. But this one will be really fun to play with. I think this one would go really well with the Boho Baby collection that you've seen here on my channel quite a bit lately. And more glitter paper. Rainbow and mixed metals. I love, oh, one thing I gotta mention about this glitter paper. I am not a glitter person. I don't like the mess. It makes me a little crazy to have sparkles everywhere. And this glitter paper does not rub off. You can rub your hands all over it. No glitter anywhere. So if you're like me and you have a little bit of an aversion to glitter, don't worry about getting those paper pads. You can still get that sparkle without it being everywhere, all over your house. Few more adhesives. These are 8.5 by 11 of full sheet of double-sided adhesive. This will be awesome for die cutting. Like you could die cut, say if you were doing a heart, and put that right, do your pattern paper right on top of it and have like a giant sticker. So there's a couple of those. Here are some more pocket cards. These are family and everyday moments. So these are ones that are just great basics to have on hand. This one has a, like this one, January, it has a card for each of the 12 months, and then some gorgeous pattern cards as well. Same with family, a lot of pretty patterns and gorgeous typography on these ones. And here's one. I already had to break into a couple of these things because I had a project that I had to get done really quickly and I didn't have time to do an unboxing before then. So here are some of the floral cards. This is the floral pocket cards. And then some of the 3x4. I'll flip through these really quick since they're out of the plastic already. Well, here, look, this will work a little better. So some really pretty floral card options. And I think in here we have a few stamps. Yep. So this is the Winter Florals stamp. Really pretty. I think these would be gorgeous embossed and have a really pretty sentiment in the middle. They'd also be beautiful colored. I think I might try and color this wreath with my colored pencils. And then a few sentiment stamps. So this one is Feel Better. So kind of a get well theme, but also just kind of uplifting sentiments. Here we've got, let's see, the Feel Better Sentiments 2. So again, not a get well theme. I guess get well theme without saying get well, if that makes sense. And the Festive Tree. So another really fun Christmas set. And Hope Verses. So verses for encouragement. And then we're almost done, friends, but we've still got a little ways to go. These blending brushes are awesome. I struggle with blending, but these domed brushes help so much. So I've been doing blending with I usually use a Distress Oxide and then these dome blenders. Here is the new craft scraper. This is the one that has felt that sticks on there so that you can scrape like paints or the pops of color. Let me see, the pops of color from scrapbook.com. You can scrape those onto a layout background or card background. So I've never tried this. I'm excited to see what I can come up with for that one. Here's some reverse tweezers. These ones are so nice, just a great basic to have on hand. And then here we've just got a few more dome blenders and refills. The Scrapbook.com Smart Glue. You do remove the red stopper before using it. This glue, if you need something to hold really strong, this is what you want. Works on a ton of different mediums as well, not just paper. If you haven't tried mint tape, definitely try it. Let me see. This is the size that I used most often, but it's really hard for them to keep it in stock. It sells out almost immediately. So I'll link it in the description box below. Make sure and hit the notify me button, and so you get a notification when this roll is in stock. It also comes in the 4-inch, and this is a must-have for die cutting. So if you use washi tape to hold your die cuts, your dies in place while you run them through your manual die cutting machine, this replaces that washi and works so much better. I reach for this all the time. Here's one of the little wide blender scrapers with the felt pad on there. And then last but certainly not least, this is another one of my favorites. I'm so excited for these plastic storage envelopes. This is a mixture of all those, or most of the sizes that they carry. They carry so many different sizes. I'm going to open this up really quick. This is probably the size that I use the most. It stores 12 by 12 paper. So when I have a new collection kit, or like if I have products prepped for a video, this is what all my videos go in. My projects for videos are all organized in these. What else? Like a kit. If you get a monthly kit, these are perfect storage solutions for that. And then these smaller sizes, I'll show you quickly, I use for die storage. This is the tiny envelope die from Scrapbook.com. Hopefully you can see that. And I just take off the plastic packaging and slip the backing in there, and that's how I store my dies. You can definitely, because I work in the industry and I need to know what products go with which manufacturer, I keep the packaging, but you can definitely throw the packaging away if you don't need it and put in a magnet sheet or just a piece of white cardstock, whatever works for you and your storage solutions. But these plastic envelopes are so nice and keep everything nice and organized. And then these little tiny guys, I'm not sure what size they are. Actually, I can measure real quick. That's about 4.5, a little bit bigger. But these are perfect for die cut packs. I know sometimes the packaging on die cut packages of die cuts, wow, are not great, and they fall apart, and it's just really frustrating. So these are a perfect storage solution for die cuts. You can keep the packaging, because sometimes on a package of die cuts, let's see, I have everything else here, but I don't have a package of die cuts. But I would take the back of the die cut package so that you can see which pieces are in that package, and cut it and put it in here with the die cuts. And this is a million times better storage solution than just the packaging. So thank you so much for sticking with me for this rather big unboxing. I don't know if you can see. That's a huge box of products. So I will link everything that I can in the description box below. I appreciate you sticking with me through this video and taking time out of your day to spend with me. I so appreciate it. I love having you as a part of my YouTube community. Thank you again for stopping by, and I'll see you again soon.